In this video, I want to talk about the lonely nights. The nights when you spend just thinking, planning, wishing things were different, wanting to do something different with your life, but seemingly, you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, and you have all signs or all reasons to just quit. What do? I don't think I've spoken without, anything entertaining you guys in a while. I don't think I've been able to just sit down and show you guys a piece of my mind without having to entertain you for your attention. So if you have attention span problem, just know you can click off this video, go back to whatever video you came from, and stop listening to this handsome hunk of an Asian dude. But jokes aside, I still remember those nights when I was in my room thinking about all the things I wanted to do with my life.
Bake the fucking money, buy the freedom, buy the choices.
All the things that I want to build, but seemingly nothing happened, bro. From 18 all the way till I was 22, I wanted so much from my life. I just didn't know how to do it though. Now that I'm on the other end, to some degree, I don't have time to feel what it's like to be in those lonely nights. Oftentimes I have a lot of stimulation in my life, whether it's business, fitness, social life, or always something to look forward to. To give you some context, I'm in Bali right now, and I was in Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore the past few months. We're going to be heading to Tokyo, Australia, and then Japan. Well, not Japan, Berlin, and then back to the States before this year end. There's always something exciting to look forward to. However, for me to be on this side of having so many stimulations in my life so I can look forward to it, I realized I had to just go through those lonely nights and own everything about it. A lot of you guys think that you're in this state of punishment. Why don't I have growth on YouTube? And so you're like, I feel like shit having to work so hard. Why me? Why don't I have the things that I want? Question is, bro, have you worked long enough to get the things you want? We're guys with no good cards. At least that's what you might think, and I used to think about myself. But if you take a step back, look at yourself. You're watching me right now talking. Your brain is fully functional. You might have numbed it a little bit before watching this video. The night before, the day before, or last weekend, doesn't matter. You're fully functional. You don't feel the high of life right now because you're so used to numbing everything. You're not in touch with who you are, what you want, and what you want to do with this life. But guess what? You gotta stop running. A lot of growth, at least for me, comes from the fact that I realize I can't run away from the things I want to do anymore, bro. I was 22 with absolutely nothing going on for me. And that sucks. That really sucks. I would look at other people around me and ask, why are they so much better than me? I thought I was fucking retarded, socially. I thought I was not good enough physically, genetically. Everything about my life was a variable I wanted to change. That was 3 years ago. A lot of you guys are just me 3 years back, still asking yourself, what should I do? In your heart right now, you have a gut instinct. A lot of you guys might not know this, but a lot of decisions you make, you know what the right decisions are. There's no thinking that has to be done. Your stomach knows what the right decision is. When you say yes to something that you know is not going to make you feel good, you have a gut response. Oftentimes we use our brain to rationalize things that we do, that we don't agree to. But your gut knows what is right. So, question is, the hell do you do, man? Genuinely, what the hell do you do? Do you keep going the way that you do? Do you keep asking things to change? Or do you say, I don't know if things will change fast, but I know that they will because I'm changing up the things I'm doing. Being on the other side, being a good body, having options socially, financially, and location-wise. I realize I still don't feel anything, to some degree. Like every high of life that I feel is always fleeting. It's never permanent. Crazy, right? So let me ask you this. Bro, what are you doing? You're not in a state of punishment. Whatever you're going through is not permanent. I'll tell you that much. And whatever success or how you want out of life, know that the moment you start, you're already there. Because once you make it to the top of the mountain, we're going to be like, what's next? I've had the dating experiences, and then I become numb to it. When I realize I'll never be alone again, I'm like, oh, alright, that's a trait I have now. What's next? When I have the money, I think my highest day so far within the last 2 months was around 8.5k USD in a day. I was like, shit, I can make this anytime that I want if I genuinely tried. That means I would never have to worry about money again for as long as I live, unless I spend on dumb shit and gamble my money away. I'm like, I don't have to struggle with money anymore. That freed my mind, right? And then, fitness-wise, bro, just last month, I was a little bit chubby because I injured my left elbow from a very dumb reason. It was jet skiing. And I couldn't train. And then I was working a lot, so I didn't diet well. And so I got chubby. And then, not even a full month, I'm back to looking like this. You see how dumb that is? You see how funny everything is? Because I've gained the reference that I'll never go broke again. I'll never be alone again. I'll never be fat again if I so choose to. All these lonely days, I still get lonely, by the way. I feel alone sometimes too. I'd always tell myself, it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. I know myself as a person and I'm more capable than I give myself credit for. I don't need anybody to clap for me. I don't need anybody to cheer for me in order to do something. Because I know I've pulled myself out of ruts and a life that I didn't want to live when I had nobody cheering for me. So I'll keep doing that, right? Until up to the point where maybe I own a farm, raise some cattle, have a family, have some kids to take care of, have my parents around me. I'll keep going. It's like when you have all the highs of life, you're living in a penthouse, you're going to eat extravagant meals, you're having so many things that reinforce you have a good life. It's like, what is fun now? You have everything. I'm not materialistic. I was debating if I should buy a Rolex. I'm like, would it make me happy? What am I trying to do with the Rolex when I have it? Do I just show it to you guys? Just so you can change your perception of me. It's like, I don't give a shit. If you don't believe that I can provide you value with just my experience and with things that I give, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Alright? I'll tell you this much, bro. The biggest flex you could have is to build yourself into a person that does not need anything for somebody to listen to you. Your gaze, your experiences, the way you express things. You should have so much conviction and authority that somebody would sit down and listen to you if they know you can solve their problem. Alright? I want to talk about something else, perceived value. During the lonely days, during the lonely nights when you question your life, you build a perceived value about yourself. If you don't fold and go on with what you need to do during those lonely nights, guess what? You reinforce the idea that you're more capable than you realize. You gain a bit more self-esteem, more confidence. If you so choose to escape and fold during those lonely nights, your perceived value goes down. You think yourself as a lesser human being. You don't think you're capable. You don't think you're smart enough. You look at all the guys doing what you want, you say they're better. But all the thing is, bro, they just have better perceived value than you. Because they don't. They happen to not break the promise they make to themselves for long enough so that their self-esteem is at a crazy level. They're confident. Like, I'm assuming they're not psychopathic and not born with innate confidence. They're confident because they stack evidence. that they never fall back on what they say they're gonna do. It's all about your inability to follow through with what you want to do. The more you say, I'm gonna do something, but you don't do it, what does that say about yourself? It says that you're incapable. If you had a friend next to you, and who would make plans, make promises, and then always ghost you, how would you feel? You distrust him, you don't want to be around him. For me, that friend was myself. For you, it might be the same too, bro. And I'll say this. Forgive yourself. It's okay. Things will work out. However, it will only work out if you do things differently. If you keep doing the same shit expecting different results, I'm sorry. I apologize. We don't live in a world where unless we're born blessed into a family that can give us what we want, that we can sit here and not do anything and get what we want. Right? You're capable. I know you are. You know you are. But you gotta stop playing small, bro. Right now you're playing not to lose. You're always on defensive. Why me? It's too hard. Play to win, bro. Say screw it. I don't care if it's hard. Screw it if it's me. Screw it if I'm flawed. I'll get everything that I want. Because that's just who I am. That was a realization I had to make. And for all you boys going through lonely nights, sit watching me in your room or watching me somewhere where you feel as if nobody understands you. I do. And I know you can get through it. And I know you'll be somewhere nice. And I know you look back on this video and say, damn, everything Matt said is the story of my life. Because again, I'm just you. Maybe a year or two down the line, when you stop going back on your words, and you learn how to trust yourself beyond the breaks of reasons. What do I always say? 100 reasons for doubt. There's 0 reason for faith, and still be able to do what you need to do. Okay? Anyways, take care of yourself. If you need some help, just book a call in the bio, bro. And you could also shoot me a DM on IG. Or if you need more free info, just watch any of my videos. Alright, bro. I'll see you next time, boys. Peace.
Smile. You can spend your time, put it back into the business, and grow it. Okay? Don't be a bitch. Make the fucking money. Buy the freedom. Buy the choices.